Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Dr. Alessandro. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing something called the Mahafi Prep. Now, not to be confused with Dilligaff, Mahafi is actually a term that was coined by Dr. Ken Bobrick at Temple University, a wonderful instructor whose classes had tons of very useful information. So, Mahafi stands for make a hole and fill it. So I'll be showing you that on a typodont, so not on a real tooth. But you'll have an idea on this typodont tooth, actually on two of them, of what Mahafi is and what really is actually important when it comes to preparing a tooth. So that said, I'll be demonstrating this here in a moment. All right, so as you can see, tooth number 2 here, that has some strange Mahafi prep. All sorts of different depths, no real regular shape. There's basically no protocol followed on this one. It's just a bunch of random scratches and pits. That is a Mahafi prep. Tooth number 3 instead has a very well-defined preparation with proper depths, retention form, things along those lines. And so that is a conventional preparation. Number 2, not so much. That is a Mahafi prep. You make a hole and fill it. And you hope it works. But without proper resistance form, that is enough room for sufficient material to resist forces, occlusal forces, that's doomed to failure pretty quick. It's going to break. It's going to fracture. And even bondodontists, I know that you guys think that bonding everything is the key to life. Bonding is good. I'm not going to deny it's not good. It's good, but there are limitations, and material resistance is part of that. So sure, you can bond it, but probably within 2 to 4 years, it's going to break down, and then you're going to have an upset patient because things weren't done quite as well as they could be. Now, we mosey on over to number 14. And indeed, here's another example of a Mahafi prep. Hey, we broke contact. We have this little cervical floor, gingival floor, which is about 0.2 millimeters. And, look at that. Boy, that's a great thing. Look, and I'm going to even slide it to give a better view. All right, this is an alternative Mahafi prep. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. You can try all you want to bond and hope to get some sort of a contact, and you might, but because it's definitely not thick enough, it's going to fracture within a short amount of time, and then you're going to have an upset patient who wants another filling. So there you have it. Those are 2 examples of Mahafi preps. Make a hole and fill it. And they're not particularly functional, and they're not particularly helpful. Okay, so hopefully that helped you all understand what a Mahafi prep is, what its strengths and weaknesses are, well, or basically just weaknesses, and to advise you that you really should probably not be doing it because it really won't work out that well as far as long-term results. Sure, it might be something that works temporarily, but when it comes to long-term durable restorations that are direct in nature, you should be doing things more along the conventional line that includes important components such as your retention form and your resistance form. 2 very important things when it comes to placing direct restorations that are successful in the long term. So that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video on the Mahafi prep, and I hope you're all staying well and healthy.